Okay, so I just logged in, haven't played off stream at all. Starting Act 2. Or Chapter 2, Part 2. Fuck. Got it in the title wrong. It says Archon Quest Act 2, Part 2. It should be Chapter 2, Act 2. Hey. Anyway, just logged in. Komoritios is empty, silent as the grave, but for Tamaru's uneasy barking, you have a bad feeling about this. So it seems like first thing Ayaka did after walking away from me in the aftermath of that festival was go and what is it? Get attacked or something. So that's very nice of her. Very helpful. Yeah. Gotta keep me busy somehow, I suppose. Also, I forgot to set it to navigate, even though it doesn't really matter, I suppose. I know where it is. Yeah, don't have as much time to play today, but we'll get one stream in. Definitely not gonna... Well, maybe we might get the 2 in. One later, depends. Yeah, sure. Oh, that's how it works? Okay. So I guess they're all twins then. So this is the same gimmick as Pokemon, I suppose, with having so many Nurse Joys and Officer Jennies. I guess same thing here. Hey then.
Add Astra at...
So can you give me my awards now? Hey. That's what I was looking for. Next time I get one wish. Hey. So anyway, we just gotta... Does it give me a time estimation for when I'm supposed to be there? Guess not, so I guess we'll just wait. If there's no time in particular, we'll do this. Suppose that might be closer to morning than... I think this is day, but we'll see if it works. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like they might have gotten attacked or something while I was away. Wait, do you comment on anything, given that the quest said it was deathly quiet? I guess you don't. Just ignoring it. You don't get... She doesn't get paid enough for that shit, I guess.
How strange. It's never this quiet here.
Is it really never this quiet there? Because I don't think we've ever seen anyone inside of it, really. Like, besides, obviously, Ayaka and Toma. But it seems like a pretty quiet place. Given they said they use it for all their secret meetings and whatnot.
Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Toma? Hey, you can come out now. Paimon
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
Okay, so she didn't get in trouble. Toma did. Okay, that's good to know. I would say quite a bit of was quite a bit quickly. As soon as she walks off from me after the festival, she immediately goes and got in trouble. Okay, good, it's Toma, so I don't have to. Ah, boy, so I don't have to. What is it? Where don't have to worry about him getting in, her getting in trouble every single time she fucks off.
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Thomas had more time to get lost than her, because I haven't seen him in longer.
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission. I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true.
Okay, so you got kidnapped by the Tenryou Commission.
The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today, to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree.
Huh, I was wondering if the number is there. Like, 100 isn't really a lot, but I suppose there aren't that many vision bearers either. So it's quite a significant number for how many people, what percentage of the population have visions. I mean, it might seem like there's more because most of the characters that are important to us are vision bearers, but obviously they're quite rare in the grand scheme of things.
And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
They're really making a big ceremony about it, though? Oh.
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they wish to mark the success of the vision hunt decree to date. This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Okay, so is this gonna be like we somehow stealthily manage to do it, or is she just gonna become an outlaw? Because I gotta say, if she does become an outlaw, that is pretty based.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right? And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma like this. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were all eating hot pot together.
Okay, so guess we're gonna become outlaws. Woohoo! Figured this would have to happen at some point because it's kind of hard not to. Granted, I suppose we might see Raiden then. I said only thing I really know for sure about her is the basic meme stuff. That and what she looks like. Obviously, I've seen what she looks like. It's kind of hard not to. She's in a lot of fan art and on a lot of promotional material.
But
Why are you questioning this? I'm exactly the type. Plus, I'm an outlander, so I don't give a fuck. The entire all of Inazuma could seethe in impotent rage about me being gone somewhere else. It wouldn't really matter. I'm not bound here. In fact, I can teleport at any time. What the fuck are they gonna do? Send people after me? I'd like to see them try. There might be a nice little distraction here and there. I feel like people really underestimate how powerful the Traveler actually is canonically.
okay, I'll wait here for your return. Get back safely.
She isn't coming though, that's kinda cringe. And not very based, not coming. I guess she has to keep her cover though, but still. It would be pretty pretty sick to just stroll up and say, oh yeah, by the way. You know the person you trusted to work for you? Yeah, she's actually your enemy is working against you the entire time. Yeah, but the last vindication will have to wait.
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line. We ain't about to mess this up.
I'm mildly pleased she was gonna go though, even if she isn't actually.
Please be careful.
But yeah, let's... Yeah, I like Toma. I like Ayaka as well, so definitely don't want him to get taken, so consider me invested. Well, not him taken. Well, he has been taken. But I don't want him to get his vision taken. I also wouldn't want him to get taken, but it's a bit late for that because he's already been taken. Woohoo. Also got all my ults, that's good. Good time to heal up the last bit official, I guess.
Capable of using elemental energy without a vision. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions. The enemy of eternity.
Boob sword, it's there! The boob sword lives. Well, there you go. That's the main thing I knew about her. No.
He will be inlaid upon this statue.
I didn't think we'd get right into it. Oh well. Level 59.
You are that which is furthest from eternity. Exceptional.
Fuck. Can she be damaged by electricity?
Reveal thyself.
Yeah, she can't. Hey. Wish I chose a different character then. I think I don't really have any to replace official. Haven't leveled up that many different characters yet. Yeah, fuck, she's a lot harder than Child was.
Falls on the land of eternity.
Fuck.
Inferior.
Let's dance.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a lot harder than Child was, holy fuck. Starting to figure out a bit more though. Okay, I missed that one. Fuck. This fight is gonna take forever though, I must admit. Seems I do not have the damage for this. And it is the first phase.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Then I guess I'm gonna be here forever.
Ouchie.
Instabilities will be removed. Inferior. Strike dead.
Oh fuck. Oh boy. I guess I can't use Barbara to heal. Oh fuck. Ran out of energy.
Inferior.
Yeah, to be honest, I might just need to give up the fight.
Strike dead. You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
Was it an auto lose fight? So I wasn't supposed to win? Okay then. That explains why it was taking so long.
Wake up, wake up!
Shogun, who was that?
Seize her under the decree. Huh? Next time, I will strike twice.
Why have we stopped here?
Okay, that makes more sense then. I figured. What is it? Because I'm not that. How do I put it? I haven't farmed as much as. Oh my god, I can't talk. I haven't farmed as much as I probably should have. But there's no way I was that weak. That the fight was going to take that long. So I'd say, yeah, I suppose it makes sense. Especially given it's. I heard that this was the first act that Raiden becomes relevant, like actually relevant. But I did not think I'd fight her.
In case you've forgotten, the Komore tea house is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you.
Wait, so they will? But the commission owns the tea house. Why wouldn't they think I'm looking for someone associated with the Yashiro Commission? Why would they not think to check the tea house they own? Like, you think they'd check on the Yashiro Commission's property if they're trying to find someone who's associated with the Yashiro Commission? Hiding there does not make any sense. You should try to get off Inazuma.
Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
Paimon's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sanganamiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt Decree!
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sango no Miya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army.
I got Goro, so he's the... yeah. 'Cause I think his lore mentioned he was a general, but I didn't know what of, so that's it. So Kokomi. Kokomi is also the character in the event banner right now.
However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the Resistance, so your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon.
Well, yeah, because even if the Yashiro Commission is working against the Shogun and disagrees with the Vision Hunt Decree, they're still technically aligned with her.
But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the Resistance shouldn't have any reason to turn you away. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the Resistance Force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times. Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to. I won't make it easy for them.
But you were literally just captured. I don't know how easily it was for them then, but I don't think you can make it hard enough that you can stop them if that was the case. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in this mess.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be right around the corner! Let's get out of here!
Anyway. The Brave the Lightning's glow become the target of the vision hunt decree. Okay, so there we are. So yeah, that's Kokome. Huh. Her Ganyu is overpowered, so I guess I'll roll for her. Still.
Tea is this?
My apologies. Komore tea.
So do I have to get over there through Wave Rider then? I think this is the area Yoimiya is. So I've been there before. Or at least she was there at the end of the thing. Doesn't look like she's up there now.
Is this an answer from this world?
Also, do I have enough to send her yet? Fuck. Huh. It looks like she isn't. Yeah, I think this is where she was, but she isn't here anymore. I know this is where the festival was as well. Wait, so... Huh. I think I'm confusing my locations, yeah. So then where was, Yoimiya? Is it the same place? Oh well. Hope you gents happen to have arrows, because I need those right now. Here's a general crab I just picked up, as opposed to a colonel crab.
I suppose this will do.
So I guess I gotta find 2 of these to access that. Do these expire after a while? Yeah, they do. Hey. So is this enough? Yeah, this is enough then. We also your first meeting with the Dragon Shogun leads to a clash beyond your expectations. With a warrant out for you, your only option to reverse the situation now is to throw your lot in with the Sangonomiya resistance. Wait space. We anyway, give me your
By royal
thing.
decree.
Your scrolls, that's it.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day.
Yay, please, arrow.
Nice.
I'll protect us.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know if that's true.
I doubt it. Their rearguard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based. We should keep asking around though, just to be safe.
Keep asking around as though we didn't just listen. We didn't ask anyone. Wait. Yeah, they don't notice me at all. Ooh, yeah, I should hit that. You cannot afford to delay any longer. Almost everyone's been evacuated now. Is this not the perfect time to sort everything out? Mind your own business. Tartsuna's safety and the smithing operation are our business. Don't you have shrine duties to attend to? Or are you trying to tell me that metalwork is under the authority of the Grand Narukami Shrine now? So that's the same shrine as last time, so she's one of, Ya's girls, or... Fuck, I don't remember how to pronounce her name. She's one of Fox Girl's girls, there we are. Don't you lecture me, you really think I'd be here talking to you if I didn't have to be? It's because you aren't doing your job. The Tadarigami's influence is now being felt even by the sacred Sakura at the Grand Shrine. That's the only reason Lady Miko sent me out here to exercise it. And I suppose because it's Japanese, Miko is her first name, wouldn't it be? So yeah, should be. And that's much easier to pronounce. How is that possible? The Grand Shrine is nowhere near here. You're far too dismissive of the Tatarigami's power. So is that Kokomi then, her title? Right, the fact we've had the help production is damaging the war effort. That's the most critical issue of all. Forget it. I'm only here to deal with the Thunder Sakura issue anyway. You may not like what I have to say, but I urge you to be more vigilant in how you're handling this. You brought in experts from Fontaine to work on the Mikage furnace, yes? Most of them have already left, but unless I am mistaken, our engineer has stayed behind for equipment maintenance. What's stopping you from approaching him? You must mean Xavier. He already approached me, and he and I had a conversation. But the one managing the maintenance of the Mikage furnace is Sir Hanbei, and he isn't here. Beyond that, I don't have the authority to divulge any further information. That Hanbei? Never mind. This isn't getting me anywhere. Since you place such great emphasis on authority, let me put this on to you in those terms. If the situation deteriorates any further, you can expect to be visited by someone with the authority to take this out of your hands. Much as I appreciate the unsolicited advice, you don't need to worry yourself about this. Once Sir Hanbei gets back, I'll report the situation to him. Until then, forgive me for abiding by the rules, but I can't tell you anything else. And those two seem to be arguing about something. Things look quite tense. Paimon thinks they mentioned something with the Mikage furnace. Maybe something's happened to the island. Let's go ask those two over there. Like, the picture I've noticed just took out the, what is it? The Statue of the Seven. Wait, fuck. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, I don't think... There's no way to get up there, is there? Also, I don't see the electro thing up there. It's mostly one of those annoying-ass ones. Anyway, let's... Well, seeing as you settled that... Guess we'll just go down here and continue.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nizuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nizuchi Beach. That's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Nazuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look.
Guess we can rest a bit.
So our fucking dogs make everything take twice as long as it has to. Hey. So this is basically just a travel mission here. Hey. I guess we head that way.
Let's dance.
Well, I should grab these. Oh boy, everything in this region is a puzzle, I swear. Grab some shit on the way, but generally I do want to get this mission done. I'd like to have it done before I gotta take the dog to the vet.
Retribution! Oz, reveal thyself! My blade!
Fall before me! As you wish, main Fräulein. Keep to the ferry! I'm ready.
Oh boy.
This is the kind of surprise I could sing about.
Anyway, but unlock a new statue. Oh. So Cujo encampment. There's the pyro hypostasis. Or hypostasis or whatever. Well, we haven't found what we're looking for. Like Bono once said. Only level 1 so far. Haven't found too many of those. I find the hypostases in this region so far are much a bigger pain in the ass to get. I get indications that they're there, but I just don't see them. And I get bored of looking.
By royal decree.
I'm ready. Burn. One strike will suffice.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day.
I've got the upper hand.
Oz, reveal by...
Is that all you've got?
I'm ready.
Where
Fuck.
did I go wrong?
I underestimated how much damage that would do. Well, oh well.
This will do.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Taste my bliss.
Hey,
I'll protect us.
anyway, heal him up a bit. It does quite a bit of damage. Looking at it.
By royal decree.
Cut down. Like this.
Yeah, wow. And of course, there's one behind the barrier. Yeah, I don't see any way to fuck with that here. And it isn't part of the mission, so I'll just ignore it for now. Got a lot of reason to come back there regardless. There's a bunch of other shit there as well. Die! Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I always find every single fucking one is behind something. I don't always know how to get them open. I don't always have the patience to figure it out. Oh wait. These, could that just be... I guess that's another one of those barriers then? So you just literally just gotta brute force it basically? Just get those, and click enough of those, however much that is. Which I presume is quite a fucking lot.
Let the show begin.
Hello there.
I heard you. Oz, reveal thyself. By royal decree.
This body belongs to ice and snow.
Okay, I guess we'll go for this one. Seeing as it's in the open, I can see it. Hello, Jaden Dianga. Nice to see you again. I just got out of the, what is it? The fake Raiden Shogun fight, I guess you could call it. The one where you just like you can't kill her because she has unlimited health, and then you just lose automatically. What a common thing in Eastern RPGs now I think about it.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. I dare you. Allow me to.
Her name is well, yeah, that's her real name, but her title is Shogun.
Help protect us.
Show me what you've got. Bested.
Hey. Well.
Let's dance.
You saved me. I thought I was about to die. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppe, of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle.
Yeah, last time I was still in leeway. What is it? To be honest, I could have been a lot farther than this, but I ended up taking a break. I kind of regret that, but I just had a few days where I didn't really have much time to stream, and I don't play this game unless well, I do play this game unless I'm streaming, but I don't make any quest progress when I'm streaming, unless it's like a pointless world quest. For any quest with any real story behind it, I try to stream it.
So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters? Have you come here looking to sign up? Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference.
Ah yes, Goro, the guy that's not good unless you have a lot of good Geo characters. I don't have any good Geo characters, but I do have C1 Goro, because of course I do.
I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo Sara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hut decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sangonomiya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield too.
You find a purple river, don't go near it. Noted, I guess. Or maybe I could do that when I have nothing better to do. Make a nice stream highlight.
I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
She's a special case. She doesn't have a vision, but she can control the elements anyway.
What is it, like that time I, what is it, back, I think it was in the Mondstadt quest, I hit a brick wall with adventure rank, so I went to, Dragon Spine way too early.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree. You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. He'll welcome you with open arms. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate Samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
Yeah, just a little heads up. I plan on finishing this quest and getting off. I might have to get off early. Because my dog needs to go to the vet today. So today is not a super good day. I might stream tonight if I have the time and I'm weak enough for it. I'd love to stream for longer, but as said, the dog's health comes first. I said I had a few bad days where I couldn't stream and mean to catch up, but of course the dog's health is more important. The dog will be fine, it's nothing serious, she just has a ear infection and whatnot. It's giving her trouble, but she's not in any mortal danger.
I don't need an umbrella.
Let's get down to business.
Hark! 'Tis thundering retribution. An omen of dark times ahead.
There's that. And main Fräulein's laundry is still on the line.
Perfect distance! What? Spirit wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
To the ferry.
Hey, that's... no drops from those guys, that's kind of a pain. Oh boy. And of course every single fucking Oculus has to be behind a barrier.
It's my lucky day. Verdict is... See no more. Midnight Phantasmagoria. The fairy. Finally.
There are some drops.
Let me try.
Yeah, I'm bored getting distracted. Let's just climb up. Oh joy, precious chest. Hey. What the hell do I do? Fuck. Ow. Dick move, bro.
Oh, goodness gracious. Let the show begin.
Well, fuck it. Okay, so there. Fuck. This is. Think it's like this? I think the lightning bolt indicates it's not it. Yeah, fuck it. I'll come back to it later. Yeah, enough distractions. I'll just go straight to the quest. Well, straight to the Statue of the Seven. Just having an empty map annoys me. Oh boy. Yeah, I try to, but if I need certain materials, it's hard to ignore. Well, anyway. I said that puzzle, it seemed like it was easy, but I wasn't getting any feedback, so I figure fuck it, I'll go do it later. Like, there's no feedback, because I thought that the lightning strike is when you do it wrong. But whenever you do it wrong, it's what seems to happen regardless. Yeah, maybe it was just the weather or something, and the like the puzzle gets more lightning-y with the weather. I don't know. Now it sounds like a Geiger counter. We're approaching Chernobyl. It's correct, you need to get by the lightning. Ah. Okay, then I'll do that off stream. I guess, or at some point later. Right now I just want to move on with the quest.
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Doggy General. Yeah, fun fact of this guy, I actually got him twice, even though he isn't useful to me, because you need good Geo characters to make him work. That's nice. Of course, 2 early rolls we wasted on a character that's not useful in the early game. What is it? Yeah. So that begs a question though, like their goal is to overthrow the Shogun, like defeat the Shogun's army, repeal the Vision Hunt Decree. What is their plan after that? Like, are they going to completely overthrow the Shogun? Because I think a lot of people would take issue with that, because they literally revere the Shogun as a god. Seems like they just haven't thought that far. Maybe they're going to go with, what is it, like a classic, like the classic thing in Japan where there is a Shogun and there's an Emperor. One has all the power, the other is more ceremonial. But I said I doubt they could get any support for like getting rid of the Shogun or anything.
This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I must be certain of your decision. You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City.
Venti solves the problems of Mondstadt. Yeah, I'm hearing you out. Okay, so you're referring to 100th vision seized, despite it taking place. So they've already heard of it. I guess they would. Someone, what is it, interfering with the ceremony? I guess they would hear something like that. As long as it lets the people solve his problems. That is true. He also has no money, despite being the god of money.
There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person.
As long as he lets the people solve his problems. Meanwhile, disturbance allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. So, okay, so he knew there was a disturbance, but he did not know we caused that disturbance.
Why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you have some information to share.
I guess, yeah, we're just bringing it up because it's how I'm stating my feats. How I'm explaining how useful I am.
What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety.
Venti solves the problems. Zhongli lets the people solve his problems, and the Shogun is the problems. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. I figure I figured that this would happen eventually, though, because when you first hear about the Archons, like when the Archons are first brought up, you really think about, because like Venti is quite, how do I put it? Venti is quite nice. Like, he's a god. He doesn't really ask for anything from anyone, though. Literally, what he wants is people to make their own decisions, which is, you know, as far as gods go, quite generous. Then you got Zhongli. I said he's not quite as nice as Venti, but he always sticks true to his word, and he wants the best for his people. Then, of course, you come here, and, of course, this is where you meet the sad part of that system, whereby not all the gods will have good intentions.
After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Also, Paimon is really understating it. The Shogun basically kicked our ass. I said we didn't really have a choice but to whisk the Vision Bear away from safety. In fact, the Vision Bear whisked us away to safety because he grabbed us and ran. We were getting our ass kicked by Shogun. Granted, it was one of your classic not JRPG. I guess this is CRPG, but it's a common trope in all in Eastern RPGs. The fight you can't win.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." Huh. So this refers to you two?
The god in Sumeru is the best. You will see once you get there. Okay, then. Looking forward to it.
Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
I don't know what Paimon's complaining about. It's better than emergency food.
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Tepe here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
You got it.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us, we'll all be brothers in arms.
Hey, I was having up the wounded resistance soldiers. I guess we're just gonna talk to Tokara.
Is this a new recruit? Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered. Whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Tepe, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 shogunate samurai, and only 1 of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
Okay, so yeah. Also, it's quite obligatory to join resistance movements in Eastern RPGs too. Seems like. Granted, this one is a bit more personal for us because we've, what is it? The Shogun is like we've already fought with the Shogun, so it's quite a bit personal right now.
This lady stole the show, though. When she saw me tiring and falling back, she burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for her at all. I heard she even stormed the Vision Hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take her down.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, I can believe most of that, but her facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Tepe. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right? Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Tepe's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line.
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Well, even though it burst open again yesterday.
You keep bursting it open, it's never going to heal.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
Did you see your brother in the game? Yeah, I did. He shows up in the Dainsleif quest, remember? The one where you fight the Void Herald, I think he is. Is that what it's called, the Void Herald? Yeah, either way, I have seen him, yeah. Not for very long, but I did see him.
Sure, I'll take one. Thanks.
I find it kind of weird, though, how, like, she glossed over that. Like, everyone's still talking about how they're going to help her find her brother, but... And, like, she's seen the brother, but she doesn't really talk to anyone about what she saw. But I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, Abyss Herald, that's it. I suppose that makes sense, though, because I think you might be worried that they'd suspect you if they found out your brother was sided with the Abyss. I feel like Void gets a bit confused with me because I also have played other things that use the term Void, like Warframe, so I feel like those terms can sometimes get confused in my head.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
Hey.
Thanks for your help. Have you decided which dressing to use yet?
I'll give these because I have more of these to spare.
Oh. Never mind. I guess this was probably the safer option. I may need your help in a moment to change their dressings. Here's hoping this'll speed up their recovery. And, thanks for your help gathering the ingredients.
This really hurts when you first put it on. It's a standard remedy, but a dependable one. More importantly, thanks for the fresh dressing. Much appreciated.
Right choice. So what happens if you put on the bugs?
You may have skimped a little here, though. I feel like I could use some more. I'm dying to get out of this place. I just want to be back on the battlefield with you.
I don't think it works like that. Piling on extra dressing isn't going to make you heal faster. Especially not when you're sneaking off to go train in the middle of the night. You have to cut that out, you know.
Well, it's still fine. It works either way. So just, I guess, better to use the wolf hooks because they're more common, or at least you have more time to build up them because you can collect the wolf hooks long before you reach Inazuma. Like how I have like 5 times more wolf hooks. Oh, yeah, but you might need it for future reasons. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Thanks again, Tepe. And thanks to our new recruit here. Speaking of training, that reminds me. They should be doing some archery practice down at the training grounds right now. Why don't you take our new recruit to go check it out? It'll be a good chance for them to meet a few more of our platoon and settle in.
You got it. All right, let's move out.
I'll protect us.
Hey. Also, I see Oculus around here. Yeah, plus the reason I have so much more is because I've, what is it, 2 of my characters, both Fischl and Dialuk, require Lampgrass to ascend, and when you're looking for Lampgrass, wolf hooks are really common, because Wolvendom is a really good place to farm Lampgrass. And that's obviously the place where you go to find wolf hooks as well. Anyway, I got the thing. You have the skin official, but you don't have her. What is it? I gotta say, that's a bit of an annoyance for me, because Fischl is one of my favorite characters right now, and I think I started playing the game about a month after that skin was available. So I started playing slightly earlier, I probably could have had it. Not a huge deal, though, because I like Fischl's default skin anyway. But a bit moderately annoying. Yeah, moderately annoying, but not a deal breaker, because her default skin is good anyway. To be honest, I find most character designs in this game are pretty fucking good. Don't have much complaints.
sucks. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one...
Bullseye?
Only one hit the target.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days the practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Hit the color red, not blue.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, she single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat.
That's pretty interesting that they say slayed, because in this game it seems like enemies very rarely die. Generally, like all the treasure hoarders will teleport out. The abyss mages, I believe, teleport. The Fatui, I believe, teleport. I said like every single treasure hoarder has a smoke bomb. Seems like most enemies don't die in the game, but I guess this is one occasion where they did.
And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips? We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
It would mean a lot.
Okay.
Oh, you got it. We won't let you down.
So a certain number of blue targets to complete the training exercise. Watch out, the hitting red targets that represent allied forces or leaving the training area will result in failure. Hey, you lied to me. You're supposed to hit blue targets. Oh yeah, you got the Shogun symbol there, and the resistance symbol there. Wait, fuck. Yeah, fuck.
Pressure getting to you?
Fuck. Yeah, I realized that. I accidentally destroyed them with the arrow of effect on my arrow, didn't I?
That's no way to demonstrate. Come on, let's go. Show us what you got.
Oh boy. That's a massive pain.
Ready? I'm sure you'll get it this time. Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Oh, it's been a while since you've done it. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta make sure that the arrow doesn't charge, because if it does, it'll do too much AoE damage. And that's an annoying mechanic.
Incredible! I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. That all changed with the Vision Hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the Resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed.
You used Amber in the quest. It was easier. So Amber maybe doesn't have as big of an AoE attack then. A big AoE on her charged attacks. What is it? So yeah, this guy's attacking. So I guess he's... They mentioned earlier, obviously, that most people envy. A lot of people are like jealous of vision bearers, which is why people were so okay with the Vision Hunt decree, despite the obvious evils of it. So I guess this guy is one of the ones who, despite not being a vision bearer, was disgusted enough by it to fight against it.
And those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here?
I mean, I got here pretty easily. It wasn't that long of a walk for me.
We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
How could they reach us all the way out here? All the way out here is like a 30-minute walk. Anyway, hi there. Bye. Ah, fuck. They got down here.
Soldiers, quick!
You were supposed to die when you hit the ground. Hey. Oh, fuck. This is a pain in the ass. They were supposed to die when they hit the ground. None of this making me come down here bullshit. Fuck. Hey, there they are. Minor distraction aside. Let's kill you.
I must withdraw.
Yeah, he says I must withdraw, and he just like he gets down on his knees. So he's not supposed to be dying. So that's like the only instance where it's implied you're killing people. Is that one where they mentions that you slayed some?
Well, we managed to hold them off.
Because besides
what
like
would the Shogun's army be doing here?
Because besides like hilichurls and shit that's not really human, the enemies generally don't die in this game.
We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed. Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's anything I know, it's logistics. You'll see.
The secret of hill trolls you'll see in the Chasm quest. So that's after Inazuma, right? Okay, there's the repair materials. Okay, there they are.
Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are.
I literally just walked over it. Like, some of these gaps are big enough for you to, like, wedge yourself through. And why don't they just knock it down anyway? They have bladed weapons. Doesn't seem that defensive.
Seems I've made another valuable contribution to the Resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work?
Like, seems like... Then again, I suppose level of technology we're at here, they wouldn't have many... I guess they'd have catapults and whatnot. I don't think they'd have cannons. I think Klee has bombs, and those probably use gunpowder. We haven't seen any gunpowder weapons, though, besides that.
I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy.
But there should be siege weapons.
Here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
But they should have siege weapons like catapults or trebuchets that can get through those defenses.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the Resistance because of our warriors' will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the Resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance? Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
I gotta say, though, the fact that they have a logistics core means that they're putting at least some thought into it. There's a reason they always say that logistics wins wars. You can't win a war without supplies.
Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The general has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle.
You got to go? That's alright, especially because I said I can't be on for that long today anyway. Hope to see you another time, though. Have a pleasant day. Or night, or whatever, depending on your time zone, I don't know.
The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on
Wait,
the main
I
front.
think you said you were from
Reports have it that Kujo
Philippines,
is now personally
right?
leading the enemy forces.
So, yeah, that is time zone. Huh. Shogun's army sending events on the main front. Yeah, that's what I figured, because you said you were from the Philippines and it's morning time here in Canada. So yeah, that makes sense. I also work with Australians quite a bit, so I kind of have some grasp of their time zones, so I know about that part of the world it's nighttime now. Even if I don't know the exact time zone the Philippines is in. The name of the time zone the Philippines is in, I mean. Yeah. Anyway, so that woman, yeah, we've met her before. She's the one that was holding the guy we helped bust it with Yomiya, so she's involved now.
As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatarasuna fall to the enemy.
Woohoo. Well, time for battle. Okay, so we got world bosses here then. So we got this. No, that's not a world boss. That's just a ley line.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her.
Oh, she's talking of Kokomi then.
But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
Also, this entire thing should be based off the Satsuma Rebellion, then the one that repelled against the Japanese Emperor during the Meiji Restoration, I suppose. Granted, I suppose that'd be the closest thing, especially because they're merging two periods, then the Meiji Restoration and the Senkaku period. The point where the country was closed, as well as the rebellion caused after it opened up by the Reformations. Because Saigo did really not like those Reformations. Well, he also said he didn't like the speed at which they were put out, but that's another thing as well.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand her over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements? Just to get...
She is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, she is expendable to the Resistance.
I don't think I am, to be honest. I think I'm quite important to their future goals, given that I'm the main character and can thus solve all their problems infinitely. Because if I fail in anything, I can just restart and retry again.
That's where you're wrong! She means just as much to us! As a member of the Resistance, she's a comrade! I'll never surrender her to you! The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Teppei and the Traveler, what are you doing here? It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
So is this a big group fight, or is it just me fighting?
Well, well, we meet again. This time, I won't let you get away.
Okay, so back to it. I suppose this might be the last part of that quest then, given it's quite a big climax. So yeah, I guess let's start the fight then. Sorry I had to get off for a bit to deal with the dogs. But anyway, seeing her again. This time I won't let you get away. You didn't let me get away. I could have escaped at any point. The fact that you didn't put up a fight doesn't mean I couldn't have kicked your ass if I needed to. I can't even say if I wanted to, because I did want to. The game just didn't let me. Anyway, let's deal with this.
I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, I have a proposal.
Oh boy, it's gonna be something stupid like join us or come with me willingly or...
Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
Oh, a duel. Okay. I figured as much, because I didn't know if MiHoYo was particularly fond of group fights. So I figured it'd be one-on-one somehow. I guess that makes sense. Also, not something entirely stupid anyway, because, like... She didn't ask me to surrender willingly or something, which obviously I won't do.
A fight of honor? What's that?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat. To the superior force, there is little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Well, what do you think? Will you fight?
Yeah, classic, two options that mean the same thing. Really, not even fighting me yourself? What a... Oh my god. She's putting that guy forward.
Remove all threats to eternity, by order of the Almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
Wow. So difficult. Wow. Hey, here, have some water. Cool off. Multiple rounds?
You got this.
Figured it had to be, I suppose.
There's more than one round. Keep it up.
I won't forget this.
Look! That's 2 rounds in a row! The Shogun's army is not invincible! We can win! The soldiers are rallying! Your warrior's will is bringing them hope, Traveler!
Midnight
Rested.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage!
What the fuck is... That sounded really weird, the battle cries while they were talking.
All of you, with me!
No!
Stand firm! Hold the line!
Ooh, Kokomi's here.
Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment.
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Oh, everyone's here. It's a party.
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island.
Also, the one that throws fish.
Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point? In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the Shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryo Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
Can I come too? I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Teppei. He will escort you there. Thank you for all your efforts so far. From this day on, I fight alongside you. Fight for the future of Inazuma.
Alright. Well, this is the jumping off point. Before we go, we'll talk to these people.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go?
On the way here, I happened to learn of the bounty on your head. As expected, you seem to have given them quite the challenge in that regard. I hear also that you witnessed the Raiden Shogun? I trust she's as oppressive as ever. The Musono Hitotachi. Are there truly those who can withstand it? Perhaps one day we will be able to face her oppression head-on. This is the reason I returned to Inazuma.
What do you have to say, Beto?
I guarantee you, only the Alcor could pull off an ambush as quietly as that. Did we give you a fright? I gotta admit, I was caught off guard myself. When we dropped you off in Rito, I wasn't expecting Tatarasuna would be the next place I'd see you. But wherever you might end up, you'll always be part of Captain Beto's crew. If you're ever in a tight spot, come and find me. I'll have your back. I guarantee you, only the Alcor could pull off an ambush as quietly as that.
Realized I missed part of it. So only the Alcor could pull off an ambush like that. That's our flagship.
Did we give you a fright? I gotta admit, I was caught off guard myself. When we dropped you off in Rito, I wasn't expecting Tatarasuna would be the next place I'd see you. But wherever you might end up, you'll always be part of Captain Beto's crew. If you're ever in a tight spot, come and find me. I'll have your back.
Unfortunately, that's not true. You can only have my back when the plot decides you will. Otherwise, you kind of just stand there doing nothing. If you're even in the world. I don't know. Some characters still exist in the world, I believe, but I'm pretty sure some don't. It depends. Like, I'm pretty sure Dialuk is generally just not wandering around the world, unless maybe he shows up sometimes.
Her Excellency never fails us. I must say, I was certainly surprised to look out and see Kazuha joining the fray. It's been quite some time since we last fought side by side. At that time, his friend was defeated in a duel before the throne and executed by the Raiden Shogun. Kazuha came to visit the Resistance as he was fleeing Inazuma with his friend's vision. Hard to believe it's been so long.
Anyway, that's it. Don't want to start too much, afraid I'll get caught up and miss my dog's vet appointment. But that was fun. Look forward to the next part of it. Which I hope I can dive into sooner rather than later.